In this video I will talk about the use of such mise-en-scene techniques as props. I claim that props help to foreshadow and influence the events in the film. The main idea was to analyze such props as board games and show how directors use them in different films to develop the plot. The first film is Hateful Eight by Quentin Tarantino. The chessboard in this film creates a parallel between chess pieces and the characters in the film. As in chess, there are two teams in the film. A team of relatively good guys who don't break the law and a team of killers. These teams try to deceive and outwit each other and play the game not for life but for death. When the chess pieces fell to the floor, it became clear that the game would end for everyone present and no one would survive. So the use of props in the frame conveys growing anxiety, a state of danger of which the heroes have not yet guessed, but the viewer already feels it. And parallel with the fall of the chess, we see someone pouring poison into the kettle, which underscores the idea that no one will survive. Moreover, the presence of pistols in all the characters foreshadows a shootout, which is what we're actually watching at the end of the film. After Warren's shot and the fall of the chess, a shootout begins which leads to the death of most of the characters. The second film is The Thing by Joe Carpenter. The chess game on the computer in the film is something that reflects further events in the film. When MacReady loses the game, he pours a glass of alcohol into the system block, and the code is a short circuit and subsequent computer fail. The hero's attempt to survive in the film is something like a chess game. People try to figure out the alien and predict his next move, and the alien tries to trick people and kill them one by one. As a result, 4 people remain alive and the alien is in a winning position. However, the game is at stake human civilization, and MacReady decides to blow up the station, not giving the monsters the opportunity to win. He breaks the chess field just like he broke the computer at the beginning of the film. Queen to Play by Carolina Bottaro. In this film, such props as chess affect the development of the protagonist's image throughout the film. From the beginning of the film, we see that chess is associated with a luxury and happy life. The protagonist has seen how a beautiful couple of lovers play chess, and for her chess is now the only way to get closer to this life. In contrast, the director shows how the heroine works as a maid and fixes her hair with hairpins that are opposite to chess. They symbolize the fact that she is trapped and hold back her individuality and desires. However, as the heroine learns to play chess, she begins to associate herself with the queen's figure, and life for her becomes a chess game, where she is not afraid of her desires and her own realization. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by Chris Columbus is a fantastic film genre when the director often uses techniques such as the spiritualization of props to create a fairy tale effect. Accordingly, props live their own life, can independently perform any action as a living being and influence the course of the events. Thus, in this film, in Magic Chess, figures come to life and fight with each other. In this way, the game prepares the 3 main characters of the film to the fact that the world of magic can be cruel and can hold many dangers. In the culmination point of the film, directors show how all the elements of props that the hero learned to use in the story is used to achieve the final result. Jumanji by Joe Johnson. In this film, props play a particularly important role in the development of the plot, as it determines the course of events, creates the intensity of sensation, and keeps the viewer in suspense throughout the picture. The board game Jumanji supports the idea of tension and suspense before subsequent events. There is also a parallel between the main characters in reality and the figures on the board. Thus, each move of the figure on the board corresponds to a specific event with a certain hero in real life. The greatest emphasis is placed on dice, which directly predetermine the course of the game, especially at the end, when the tension in the film reaches its peak, and the outcome depends on them.